Hi, my name is Twyla Alvarado, and this is my vlog about having PCOS and my journey trying to conceive. Um, it's been a while since I posted a video. A lot has changed since I posted the video last. Um, I got married a little over 2 weeks ago. Um, that was awesome, exciting. Um, Enjoying married life, and so no longer Twyla Miller. I'm Twyla Alvarado, but it's probably going to stay Twyla Miller on my YouTube page just because I haven't changed over my email account or anything like that yet. So that is turning out to be quite the process to change your name and move everything over. I knew it was going to be a lot, but now that I'm trying to get everything changed over, I spent 2 hours at our county DPS waiting to get my name changed on my driver's license. And then I spent 45 minutes sitting at the Social Security office to change my Social Security card. So that's just the beginning of all of the things that I need to change over to Alvarado. Anyways, if you don't know my story, I have PCOS. I've known for over 2 years, but have recently, because I got married and my husband and I are very, I don't know, we really want to start a family soon. Joe is going to turn 31 on August 22nd, and I really want to surprise him on his birthday. And the reason I'm making this video today is I went to the doctor, to my OBGYN this morning. I've been on Metformin. I started Metformin a little under 3 months ago. And my hope was that my body would regulate itself, that my hormones would balance with just the Metformin. But after nearly 3 months, I still haven't started my period. I've been charting my basal body temperature. I've been doing OPKs. I haven't seen a difference. And whenever I talked to him this morning, he did say that Metformin usually takes a little while to take effect because it is trying to get it's trying to get your body to be less sensitive to insulin and to produce less. And after it does that, then it'll balance your hormones. And after it does that, then you'll begin to ovulate regularly. Well, because my husband and I are ready to start our family, I went ahead and went back to the doctor to discuss other options with him. And, okay, I will preface this with, I am a huge researcher. If I want to start a medication, if I want to learn about any subject, I research it nonstop. Whenever I graduated high school, the big thing that me and my friends did was we went skydiving. So I don't know how many YouTube videos I watched of people skydiving, just because I want to know what it's like. I want to see the experience, read about the experience before I myself go through it. So whenever I started taking the Metformin, I sat down and did my research about, okay, how long should it take? How long until I should get my period? And the majority of what I was reading, most women had started their period within the first 2 months. Um, the majority. There were other cases where that didn't happen, but after 2 months, I sort of started getting a little worried that the metformin wouldn't do it for me. So that's when I made the appointment, and I finally got in this morning, and I talked to him about starting me on Provera and Clomid. Whenever my husband and I first started talking about this, his thing was he didn't want to mess with fertility medications. But whenever we sat down and we talked about it, talked about my body isn't doing what it's supposed to do, and fertility medications may be the only way that we're going to be able to have a child naturally, he kind of got more on board. And it's not like he wasn't on board from the beginning. It was just he doesn't want me to have to go through rounds of medication just to be disappointed. And that is a possibility. That's a possibility with anything, for it to not work and to be disappointed. But I told him we're going to try it. We're just going to trust God that it's in God's hand, and He'll make it happen for us if it's meant to be. So, whenever I got to the doctor's office this morning, I was talking to my OBGYN, and I already knew everything that he was telling me. And we were talking about if I knew the risks, if I knew that it would be a possibility of multiples. And I told him that's fine with me. If God blesses us with much less one child, if it's more than that, we're more than happy. So I also talked to him about I haven't had a period yet, and so that's where the Provera comes in. Basically, if you're not familiar with Provera and Clomid, this is how it works. The Provera you take for 7 days, and it's supposed to help your uterine wall shed. So after the 7 days, in about 3 to 5, sometimes more days, I should expect to start my period. The first day that I start my period will be day 1 of my cycle. So day 1 for my cycle will start counting. On day 3, I'll start the Clomid. You take Clomid for 5 days. Some people do days 3 through 7. Some people do days 5 through 9. It just depends on what your OBGYN suggests. So I'll take the Clomid days 3 through 5, and then they suggest on days 12, 14, and 16 that you're intimate with your partner. So Joe and I will do the baby dance on days 12, 14, and 16. And then on day 21, I'll go in for another appointment, and they'll do some blood work to test my progesterone levels to see if I have in fact ovulated. Hopefully it works the first round, but if not, then we'll try another round, and if that doesn't work, then he'll up the dosage, and we'll try again. So that's basically what we're looking at. I'm praying that it works this first round, because if it works the first round, then I'll be able to surprise my husband on his birthday, which would be absolutely magical. But like I said, we'll have to see. It's all in God's timing, so we'll see if that happens. So yeah, I will keep you posted on how it all works. I started the first day of Provera today, so we'll see how the next month or so goes. Bye, guys.